Let me first start off with clearing some myths. Firstly, if you have international experience, you have cultural intelligence. This is a myth. This is not true. Do you know it's possible for some people to spend 3 years in China and all they do is go from their compound to work and back to their compound? In other words, they have no interaction with any of the locals apart from those at work. So just because you've had an international posting doesn't mean you have cultural intelligence. Here's another myth. Technical competence equals success in international roles. Thomas talked about it in his presentation this morning. That we promote sometimes on technical skills, it's not really around people skills. And how do we in fact select high potentials? And are we selecting the right people for this? And finally, the other myth I'd like to cover off with you is that high EQ, high emotional intelligence equals high CQ. This is a myth. The reason why this is a myth is emotional intelligence never set out to look at how do we extend cultural intelligence beyond one's borders. In other words, emotional intelligence is culturally bound. So you may be culturally intelligent in Australia. You may have an emotionally intelligent leader in Australia, take them out and put them in a place like Brazil, and the cues are different. Or you have somebody who is a great emotionally intelligent leader in India, bring them here into Melbourne, and you have a situation that leads to difficulties. So that's why you need cultural intelligence, which is then the ability to actually deal with people of different cultural backgrounds. The other issue is this thing around, do we adapt or don't we? Or how much do we in fact adapt? And this is a paradox for most organizations who are working across borders. On one side, you have globalization, which is really around getting systems, processes, and structures to be the same to make it easy to manage. On the other hand, we want to value diversity. So how much do we juggle this, and how do we, in fact, play with this?